Viana's Beauty, Viana's Beauty. Guess what? I just improvised that song right now. If you like the way I improvised that song, I want you to hit on the subscription button if you haven't joined the family yet, and join us, because as you could hear from my improvisation here, we are just all about creativity, okay? So go on and join the families. For my OGs, I just want to say I love you so much. It's just a privilege having you on my team, and I pray that you stay on my team because we're gonna do great things together. So today we are looking at the fastest way in which you can take to lose weight, to burn fat, whatever thing you want to call it. If you have like a party coming up, or you have an occasion, or your wedding is coming up, here comes the bride, or anything of a sort, and you have a limited time to just try to lose some calories, these things I'm about to talk about in this video are just the best ways in which you can lose weight healthily in a very fast way, okay? And we already know from the title that I'm talking about the ketogenic diet, intermittent fasting, and exercise. Exercise is a must. Exercise is a must. And I really like to emphasize in this video that I am not taking any form of supplement, or am I registered with any weight loss company taking this product or that product. I base my weight loss on natural remedies, homemade remedies which have proven to work and without side effects if you take the quantity I show you to take on this channel, okay? So now, since I've gotten that out of the way, we are going to see each of these individually, and then we see how we can combine them to get the maximum results in a short period of time. Okay, so starting with the ketogenic diet, I already have videos in this channel about the ketogenic diet. The keto diet is the lowest form of the low carb diet, which comprises of the consumption of 75% of fats, which can be found in things like avocado, coconut oil, and in the ketogenic diet you're allowed to eat meat, chicken, no fruits. You're not allowed to take fruits in the ketogenic diet. The only form of fruits you're allowed to take are blackberries. Yeah, you can take berries, avocados, like I mentioned earlier on. So that's just a brief summary about the ketogenic diet. And since you know it's a very low carb diet, you're not allowed to take flour apart from almond flour, coconut flour. You're not allowed to take fufu corn, wheat, and all whatnot. So getting into the intermittent fasting is just having a certain period of time where you don't eat anything, but you can stay hydrated. You can stay hydrated by drinking loads of water, and I always advise drinking detox water if your goal is to lose maximum weight in a short period of time. Even without that, I still just consume detox water, even if you're not trying to lose weight, because it's very good. It's good for your skin as well. So that's it for intermittent fasting. You just give a particular period of time for your system to use the already stored fats as a source of energy, okay? So for example, if you eat 6 times a day, don't come for me at the comments. There are people who eat 6 times a day. Even if you don't eat 6 full meals a day, some people, they snack a lot, like after 2 hours, either they're having popcorn, or they're having crepes, or they're having chin, they're having donuts. There are people who snack a lot. And if you are fat, I don't want to use the word fat. Fat is too harsh. I use fat only for myself, right? If you are overweight, then you just consider staying away from snacking as a whole. Sorry. So what I was talking about intermittent fasting, I'm basically saying that you just stay away from food and drinks for a particular period of time. You can say 5 hours, you can say 6 hours at different fasting windows. I have many videos on that already, so you can do check on my fasting videos on my channel. And when fasting, if you're trying to lose weight you have a very short time to lose a particular weight, you want to extend your fasting window. So what I did when I lost 5 kg in 1 week, I did OMAD. OMAD is 1 meal a day and is yet found in my other videos. So you can do OMAD, that is 1 meal a day. You are not allowed to snack, no fizzy drinks, no sugar. You do this thing, girl, I bet you will testify. Just give yourself 1 month, observe these 3 things I'm talking about in this video, and then come back to me and tell me your results. If you do it diligently, I mean like diligently. Do you know the meaning of diligently? If you don't know, oh yeah, Google. Google should be your best friend. Google. I just mean if you do it consistently, like you don't fall out, you will experience the greatest results of your fasting. And I'm going to add another point just to make you understand more. Now there are some homemade remedies I make on this channel. I call them my own slim tea. That's my own slim tea. I don't waste money buying such slim teas. I just make my own home remedies. So if you get up in the morning, you are not allowed to eat. We already know that, right? You can drink green tea, you can drink any of my slim drinks, and then you keep on drinking your detox water, and you say you're eating 1 time a day. And that 1 time a day, when you're eating, don't go and gather don't combine the food you are supposed to eat 6 times a day and eat it once. No, you do yourself more harm than good. So you just eat normally, like if you were to eat 6 times, you just eat portion size. You will not die. Don't tell me that you will not have energy. You will have energy as long as you rest well, you stay hydrated, you drink your detox water, and you do your ketogenic diet. The last one is exercise. Oh my God. Hey, see guys, if you can keto, even if you can keto, if you can do low carb diet, that you stay away from rice, fufu corn, yams, pounded yams, all the junk and all whatnot, you stay away from these things. You do your intermittent fasting. Already, if you're doing intermittent fasting and you're eating 1 time a day, you have already reduced the amount of calories you are consuming. Okay, if you want to lose weight in the fastest way, you have to be in a calorie deficit. Calorie deficit means you are eating less than what is required of you. You are eating less calories than what your system requires, because you need this calorie, you need this as a form of energy to go on with your daily activities. And once your system, your body is already at a calorie deficit,
guess what? Your body will be using the stored fat already as a form of energy,
and that is what we want. Boom! I said it. Clap for me. I said it. That is just the logic. That's the magic about weight loss. Once you can understand this, you start losing weight without stressing too much. Yeah, you might inconvenience yourself by doing exercise, which is the 3rd thing I'll be talking about in this video. But once you've understood that you need a calorie deficit to get into a faster fat burning state, nobody will need to pressurize you to lose weight again. I've just given you my secret in this channel. For that reason, I need subscribers. Why will you people just come get all this knowledge for free and then you will not subscribe to my channel, my people? Am I not beautiful enough? Oh God, what can I do for people to subscribe to my channel? Joke aside, whether you subscribe or not subscribe, I will still be bringing these topics. You know what I mean, right? I'll still be bringing these topics. And I'm so sorry, I'm just so happy today. I don't know what's making me excited. I don't know, but I did my hair myself. So in case you didn't know, but I didn't do a tutorial about of the hair. So the last thing we'll be looking at to lose maximum weight is exercise. Now, and the secret about exercise, I have another video where I talk of the right practices of exercising for maximum weight loss. Okay, so the right way to do your exercise: when you get up in the morning, don't eat. Okay, going back to the second point, which is intermittent fasting, the best way to lose weight is to go into your exercise regimen in a fasting state. And just like I said, the statement I made that I asked you to give me a round of applause, I said once your body is in a deficit state, a calorie deficit state, it starts using the stored fat as a form of energy. And guess what? You need energy to work out, right? That's why after workout, you get to feel hungry after some time. Let me give you another secret. After your workout, if you work out for 30 minutes, 1 hour, don't eat. Give yourself at least 3 hours before you eat. So your system will be craving for food. Your hormones will be calling out. Your body will be feeling weak. You'll be like you're fainting. In one of my weight loss class, one student was saying that I can't breathe. Vivian, I want to eat. I can't breathe. I said, girl, you will not die. If you can survive 1 hour, you can survive 2 hours. And that is just the best way you can to lose weight very fast. Okay? So, yeah, go into exercise in the fasting state. After you've exercised, give yourself some time before you eat. Go at your pace. Don't come and say Vivian said 3 hours. If you cannot withstand it for 3 hours, go at least 1 hour. But for me, whenever I walk out, I stay for at least 3 hours before I eat anything. You can stay dehydrated, still stay dehydrated. If you walk out and you're feeling very hungry, if you drink detox water, for people who are already consuming detox water, you will know that after drinking detox water, you feel full. Am I lying? If you know that you started drinking detox water because of me, Vivian, please put it on the comment section and try to testify. Just say the truth. If when you drink detox water, you feel full, it sustains you for a particular period of time. So the magic for weight loss, the ketogenic diet or the low carb diet, the more keto, the faster your results. But if you cannot keto, do low carb diet. So ketogenic diet plus intermittent fasting plus exercise equals no weight at all. Oh, we made it. We have come to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching, and do let me know your experience. If you want to join my weight loss group on Facebook, I'll leave the link in the description. You can as well join my WhatsApp weight loss group. There we motivate each other, we stand there for each other. If you need online coaching, weight loss coaching, I am here for you. I got your back. Remember to follow me on Instagram.
Vivian, I want to lose only my belly fat. I don't want any other part of my body to be slim. I want only belly fat to go. And I'm like,
what's up, beauties? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Viana's Beauty. If you're new to this channel, this is a channel where we talk everything beauty related, as from fitness, makeup, hairstyle, lifestyle, and of course fashion. And today, in the aspect of fitness, I'm going to be talking about belly fat. So I have a weight loss Facebook group. If you want to be part of that group, check the description box as well as the first comment. I'm going to leave a link right there. You can go and join the group. In this group, we just try to be supportive because everybody in that group has have a common goal, and that is to lose weight. Okay, so I gave out the question out there. I said, which is the most difficult part of your body to lose when it comes to weight loss? So majority of the people, which I'm gonna leave the pictures somewhere around, majority of the people said belly fat. Some of them said arm fat, which I will tackle in another video, not the video of today. So today I'm focusing on belly fat. So before we get into the video proper, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hey beautiful lady, don't you want to get more beautiful? Please hit on that subscription button and join the family. Not just the ladies, the men as well. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe and support us the women. We are also trying to look beautiful for you guys. Okay, let me not talk too much. I'm just feeling myself too much. Without further ado, let's get into the topic of today: ways in which you can get rid of belly fat. I'm gonna be giving you all the ways, even the ones you don't like exercise. I know you don't like exercise, which is going to be the first point of today. The first point of today, if you're trying to get rid of belly fat, regardless if you've had a baby or not, exercise is very, very important. There are things you can do to lose weight without exercise. I lost weight without exercising, okay? Which is why I hate my body now, because I'm all flappy. If you want to tackle belly fat and you want your belly to still look toned, to still look beautiful, to still look very nice after you've lost the weight, then you want to exercise. Because if you lose, even if you succeed in losing that belly fat without exercising, your belly is gonna feel flappy. It will feel kind of twisted. Worst of all, if you've had children, it's gonna be the worst, because it will, apart from the stretch marks, your stomach will feel, you know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, please leave it on the comment section so that I'll know that I'm not alone. I'm not stressing on this by myself, okay? So if you've lost weight without exercising, you would your stomach will be flappy. It will kind of look twisted, and you will have a lot of skin, if you understand what I'm saying. So exercise, and the form of exercise that I'll encourage you to do is cardio. If you can go for running, you can walk on a treadmill, or you can cross train. I have videos of where I show you how I'm cross training. I cross train all the time. These exercises are very good when it comes to weight loss. You can do planks. There's just a lot you can do to get rid of your belly, but exercise is definitely a yes for me, and it's good for your general health as well. Now let's not get into that. The next thing you want to do to get rid of belly fat is waist training. I said it. Were you all thinking I was gonna end this video without talking about waist training? No, for me, girl, that should have been the first, because I did lose weight without waist training. But today I did lose weight without exercising, but I was waist training. Yeah, I waist trained a lot. So if you want to get rid of your belly fat, then you want to waist train. So in a minute, I'm going to be showing you the best kind of waist trainer that will give you an hourglass figure, that will make your stomach very flat eventually. This is a 25 bone steel waist trainer, and it's just magical. You can wear this under a dress, you can wear this for your party, you can wear it to church. Do you see how firm that looks? By the way, I don't want to make this video about waist trainers, but I have a video where I show you how you can waist train in order for you to have an hourglass figure, so you can go check on that video. But for this one, if you want to have a flat stomach, you consider waist training, and this is the one I recommend, okay? There are many waist trainers out there, but there are sport waist trainers that you wear to exercise, which also helps in burning belly fat. But for this, I wear this during the day, even when I'm not working out, so you can waist train for 6 to 8 hours if your goal is to have figure as well as have a flat tummy, okay? So waist training is very important. The next point is drinking detox water. Detox water has been proven to boost your metabolism and aid in fast fat burning. So I have another video where I show you how to do your detox water. It's very important to drink detox water. It's also good for your skin. I will not dwell so much on detox water, because I already have a lot of videos where I talk about detox water. Going into the next, if you want to lose belly fat, you consider having your last meal at 6 p.m. The last thing that you're eating should be at 6 p.m. This method has helped me so much, you all. Having your last meal at 6 p.m. will just give some time for everything that you've eaten towards the day to to gradually digest before you go to bed. And when you go to bed, your system will be at a resting state, okay? So you will not be having any leftover things to be struggling to see how they're gonna digest. No, please have your last meal at 6 p.m. These are just some of the ways I'm giving you to lose belly fat, because this video was requested by my group members, which I want you to be a part of. The next thing you consider doing if you're trying to lose specifically belly fat is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting, it reduces, with the help of intermittent fasting, it reduces the amount of calories you've consumed. As such, your system will turn to be burning fat. Your system will turn to burn fat as a form of energy, will turn to use fat as a form of energy, and thus you will be losing belly fat. So you can check up on my other videos to know the best window for intermittent fasting depending on your strength. And intermittent fasting is just giving some time without food, without snacks, but you're allowed to have water, okay? When you're doing your fasting, you can drink detox water. It's best because that way you will be losing belly fat the more. Before I get to the next point, I just want to make this point very clear, okay? So many students, they come to me, or people who want to register for weight loss online coaching, and they'll be like,
Vivian, I want to lose only my belly fat. I don't want any other part of my body to be slim. I want only belly fat to go.
And I'm like, girl, if you're trying for your belly to go, there's a high chance that other parts of your body will be losing weight as well.
There is no way you tell me you will lose weight only on your belly, okay? Now going back to the second point I spoke about, which was waist training. If you want to lose belly fat, strictly belly fat, you can waist train and you will lose belly fat. But the thing about this waist trainers is that once you're wearing the waist trainer, especially if you want to get rid of your belly fat and you're wearing it for about 6 hours and you are not working out, what it does is that you see the way the thing is shaped, yeah? You see the way it's shaped, it kind of reduces. Let me not cover up my makeup. Do you like seeing my makeup? Put it in the comment section, say yes. Okay, so the thing about these waist trainers is that once you wear them and your aim is to lose belly fat, it's not magic, it's just logical, okay? If you're someone who is reasonable, you reason it out. Once you're wearing this thing, these things, they're still bones, that flexy bones, as you can see, and this one is a 25 bone steel waist trainer. So once you're wearing it, it will be compressing your belly, compressing your waist. So what happens is that the fats on those areas will be shifting up or down. Do you get? That's why for most people, when you wear a waist trainer, you discover that your boobs kind of get bigger. Yeah, I said it. And your butt is either shifting. If you continuously wear this waist trainer for 1 month, you will discover that either your upper body or your lower body has gone bigger. You cannot have it all. There are two sides to each coin. I probably, this is its own disadvantage, but you can solve that problem by working out, okay? So if you're waist training and you want to lose only belly fat, like many people have asked me, how can I lose only belly fat? I like my size, but I don't like my stomach. So if you are such a person, I want you to watch this video till the end, because this is just the secret. Once you are waist training, you might not do the other things I have mentioned, but you will be doing exercise. While you're doing exercise, you will be burning that fat that this waist trainer is sending below or your upper body. You already know it's no secret that I lost weight without exercising, and let me tell you what happened. I was waist training, and after 1 month of waist training, I discovered that my butt was getting bigger. I don't want my butt any bigger, so I had to stop waist training, and I started waist training just once a while till I started exercising. So when you're exercising, it burns up that weight that is coming up or that is going down. And if you want to get a bigger butt without kind of going through the knife, you can as well waist train and then skip the part of exercise. But I still advise everybody to do exercise because it's good for your general health, okay? Now, that's it about waist trainers. The next thing I'd like to talk about when it comes to losing belly fat is actually reducing your carb intake. Carbohydrates can be a very big cause of weight gain, because if you're trying to lose general weight, you will make sure that you are at a carb deficit. You're at a calorie deficit, sorry, not carb deficit. And I already know that carbohydrate contains a lot of calories, and once you start taking too much carbs, your calorie level will be high, as such it will be difficult for you to burn fat. Instead, you will keep accumulating weight. So I just encourage you to go on a low carb diet. If you can go on a low carb diet, this takes me to the next point. Do control portion sizes. Just control the amount of food you eat whenever you want to eat. It will not kill you if you start eating half of your food. You already have enough fat stored in your system, so you just have to control the amount of food you're eating. If you're starting up, you can start by cutting up 1/4 of the food you are taking, and then eventually now you go to half of the food you eat. In this 14 days challenge, I've created a group for it, and all the members are in the group. Before I go further, please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, my people, I'm just giving you a second to think about the advantages of subscribing to this channel. I don't just bring things to you, but I do there are things that have worked for me, and there are things that I learned while in my weight loss class, which I paid for. So please subscribe to my channel if you're struggling with weight, anything beauty related, anything feeling confident in yourself. Please subscribe to my channel and do well to turn on the post notification so that you can get notified whenever I post. Now, thank you so much for subscribing. I love you so much. Yeah, I can see you hitting on the red button. Thank you so very much. Okay, going back to the 14 days waist training challenge I was talking about. Actually, this video is about a drink which I will bring to the group. Now, this group is just a group where I'll be giving tips on how you can properly waist train, and the how to get the maximum results out of your waist trainer. So what will I be talking about in this group? I'll just be sharing the best practices of waist training. Yeah, like I said, the different types of waist trainers and the things you can be taking so that you have maximum results in this 14 days and just take it as a lifestyle. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the kitchen and prepare this very effective drink. It loosens your bowels. You know, if you want to lose belly fat, you need to have loose bowels. Bowels, you know, is just you just need something that can help you go to the toilet often to do number 2. If you don't know what number 2 is, comment down below and I'll tell you what number 2 is. Okay guys, let's get into the kitchen and prepare this drink. While I'm preparing it, I'll be telling you the things you can be doing to make this drink work well. And please remember to DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is vianas_beauty. Yeah guys, without further ado, let's move it. Welcome to my kitchen. Here are the ingredients for this magical belly fat cutter drink. I'll make use of 4 oranges, 4 lemon, 4 lime, yeah, apple cider vinegar, 2 I think small pineapples, yeah, cayenne pepper, cumin. You can use the dried ginger or the fresh ginger. I prefer the fresh one, yeah, because I think it's most effective. I'm using the fresh ginger. If you don't have the cumin or the cayenne pepper, if you're in Africa, if you're from Cameroon, you can always use the black pepper. The black pepper is very common there. I don't know the other name in which they call it, but cayenne pepper is very good and effective for digestion. You can do your research and see while I'm making this combination. So while I was taught this drink, this like this ingredients should be used for 4 liters of water, guys. Please, 4 liters of water. Make sure to follow the quantities, make sure to follow like everything that I tell you. Don't forget the turmeric powder is also very good for this recipe. After thoroughly washing everything up, like wash it with salt or with vinegar, because I'm making use of the peels, everything I'm using the peels, make sure to wash it very well. I didn't deem it necessary to show you how I wash it, but I peeled this, just peeled it generously, you know, like this pineapple was so sweet. This is the definition of judge not a cover by its book. Judge not a book by its cover. Oh my god. Okay, so you see what I'm doing here. We'll make use of the center of the pineapple. It's very good. It contains less calories, it contains less sugar. You know, pineapple is very sweet. And look at that hand, guys. This is my baby. She won't let me do videos in peace. So I'm making use of that center. I'm putting it in the pot. If you remember the drink I did earlier on, it's very similar to this, but the quantities of the ingredients I'm using, they are different. And some of the ingredients I didn't use last time. So this one is the most intense belly cutter drink. Okay, if you are taking the other one, fine and good, try this one, you will see a faster result. That is why I'm bringing it for you, my lovely students. So guys, you squeeze out the orange, squeeze out the juice from the orange, and use the peels of the orange. You'll do the same thing with the lemon. You know, lemon is very good with vitamin C and all that. Is very good when it comes to weight loss, especially burning belly fat at the midsection. So you squeeze it out. You see me, I'm putting it in the cup. And last time I made this similar drink, I had a lot of questions which I'll be answering in this video. You do the same with the lemon, and well, I'll just take the peels and I put it inside the pot where I'll later on be adding the water. Yes, if you're pregnant, if you're breastfeeding, if you're having any form of medical condition, please don't take this drink. This drink is very powerful. After putting the rest of the things, I did the pineapple and everything. This is a 2-liter water bottle. I'll pour that. Make sure your measurement is accurate, guys. I am taking this ingredients I showed you there for 4 liters of water, but I'll be using 5 because I am not trying to cut down any further, and I'm doing this quantity because I'll be putting it in the refrigerator, and I'm taking this with my husband, so it's actually for 2 people, and it will last me for about a week if I'm taking it with him. If I'm taking it alone, this can last me for about 2 weeks. You take it first thing in the morning and last thing at night. After you have taken this drink, guys, please stay for at least 3 hours before you eat any other thing. Give it time to work. Now, for that Kenyan pepper, this pepper is a little bit tickling. You take 1 tablespoon. For all the dry spices, you'll be taking 1 tablespoon. For the turmeric, you take 1 tablespoon. And some people, the cumin, you take 1 tablespoon as well. Some people do this after they have boiled the whole thing, but I prefer boiling it so that everything can marinate, everything can boil and marinate together. Yes, they can, all of them, they can get married. Guys, this recipe, this remedy is very good. And someone took the one I did before. She had symptoms of the coronavirus and everything disappeared. I'll leave her testimony on the screen so that you can see. Okay, guys, you can see it has started making some bubbles. Note, please don't allow it to boil too much. When the things start changing color, that is when you know you're about getting ready. As it's like this, this is how it should be. When it starts boiling like this, take it off the fire immediately. Don't leave it to boil. If it boils too much, it will become bitter. It will become, let me say it in Cameroon English, it will become bitter. It go bitter, sute, you know, if you drink them. So don't let it boil too much. And when it boils too much, it extracts a lot of nutrients too from the ingredients. After it cools down, put it in your jar. This is the first 2 liters, and then you add up for every 2 liters, put 1 cover of the apple cider vinegar. Make sure it is apple cider vinegar with the mother. Okay, you pour inside. It's too acidic and we already have a lot of acid in the drink, so don't put more than 1 Coke. Make sure to stir it, and then you take the juice you extracted from the other things. This will help sweeten it and just make the taste better. Okay, so you sieve it like this. You put it inside. When everything is cool, you put it in your refrigerator. Guys, I hope I was as explicit as possible. Watch from the beginning to the end of this video, because people don't watch to the beginning of the end. When I explain, they will come back and they'll be asking me questions that I have explained in the video. Please try to make my work easier by watching till the end of the video. Guys, I appreciate you so very much. After you've done this, you just put it in your refrigerator. Make sure that it's cool. This is how it is. You lock it up and you put it in your refrigerator, and that is it. You take it first thing in the morning, last thing at night. And while taking this, make sure to stay very hydrated.
About fitness. That is why we are talking about the 14 days waist training challenge, which I've been hinting you on a lot of my videos, and it's finally here. The starting date is the 14th of September. Just because we are doing 14 days of waist training, the starting date is on the 14th of September 2020. Okay, so to qualify for this challenge, because there is a created group for this challenge, and everyone that is taking part in this challenge will register in the group. But don't be scared, don't worry. I know someone will be asking, oh, how much is the registration? It's completely free of charge. The registration is completely free of charge. All I'll need you to do is to own an original waist trainer, and it should be one of the waist trainers I'll be talking about today.
Yes, I said it's free. You can go ahead and clap for me. I know it's a lot of sacrifice. Yes, but this challenge is totally free, and the only thing you need to qualify for this challenge is to own an original waist trainer. Yes, I'll get into that, the different types of waist trainers I will personally recommend for this challenge, because these are some of the things I'll be working with. Okay, so you might be asking yourself what I'm going to be doing in this group, because I have a group for this, and in this group I'm going to pass across knowledge on the things you can do to have a snatched waist. Yes, I mean, I'm not actually right now, I'm not putting in any form of waist trainer. I wish you could see. I'm not putting any form of waist trainer right now, and I'm not putting any body shape out, but you can kind of see, right? I kind of have the, it's obvious. If you want to argue, go and argue with it. What the gods in your village. Okay, now let me get serious. Like, I love joking too much, but it's not good that we should make this thing too serious. But okay, yes, so there are some very good practices of waist training. I'm not going to do that in this video. This video is all about announcing the 14 days challenge. To qualify, you need a good waist trainer. I'll get into the different types of waist trainers I recommend for this particular challenge in a bit. And the second thing is that, like, I have a flyer for this challenge. I'll leave a picture so that you can see. So you DM me on Instagram to be added in this challenge, and in order for you to do that, don't come and DM me without following me. Okay, you follow me on Instagram, you DM me, I'll send you the link to join the group, and then under the post of the challenge, tag 2 people. I bet you this is a life transforming opportunity. I had to pay for such an opportunity, but I'm giving you for free. So come on, show me some love, If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go on and hit on the subscription button and join the family. Going back to our challenge, so here are the 3 best waist trainers I'll recommend for this challenge. But if you want to take part of the challenge and you don't have any of these waist trainers, girl, go for what you can afford and go for what you have. I'm not imposing any particular brand or any type of waist trainers, but these 3 I'll be showing you are what I think. Come on, God, where did my English go to? These 3 waist trainers I'll be recommending is the best for me, from my experience, okay, you know, I have a video where I demonstrated like about 15 waist trainers. I have all types of waist trainers you can imagine of. I have waist trained with every type of waist trainer that is out there. Yeah, be it body shapers, be it the tight waist trainer, the arm waist trainers, I have done it all. So if I'm giving you my recommendation, know that I'm talking out of experience. Okay, so the first one I'll talk about, which is a little bit affordable, is the 9 steel waist trainers. There are different types of 9 steel waist trainers. I'll not go in depth because I already have a waist trainer explaining all of this. One of the ways to know that a waist trainer is an original waist trainer is how firm and how comfortable it is. This is a medium size, and you can see how it is. Yeah. See my muscles, but are you seeing it stretching? Yes. So it gets weaker after some time, but it should be like this. These are all brand new. Okay, so this is the 9 steel waist trainer. This one will help. You can work out with a waist trainer if you cannot afford having a sport waist trainer and a waist trainer to waist train during the day. I'll make another video of the best practices of waist training for a slimmer waist. Okay, so the second one is the 25 bone steel waist trainer. This one, it just firms you, it keeps everything in place, and you know, you're just good to go with the 25 bone steel waist trainer. And this is the one I'm selling. It looks like this, and this is in the size large, I think. Yeah, this is a size large. So this one is firmer than the other one because it is 25 steel, obviously, and it's a little bit more expensive. If you need any of those waist trainers, I have them in stock. I ship them all over, so you can always DM me on Instagram to secure yours. And the last but not the least, most of you have seen, which is kind of like my favorite right now. You see me working out with it, you see me waist training with it at home. It's a double belt waist trainer. Oh my god, I didn't take out this. It's the double belt waist trainer. You can work out with this if you can. Then you can have this one. You have either the 9 bone steel and the 25 bone steel, because with those you can go out for your parties, you can wear it underneath the dress. It's just that I would have worn it under this dress and you wouldn't tell if I have a waist trainer or not. That's the importance of that too. But this one, you cannot wear it underneath the dress because it'd be so obvious you're putting on something. So these 2 belts, they just help to give you a firmer hold, and they also help to shrink in your waistline some more. Okay, sorry about the background noise. My baby is here. Are you okay, mama? Are you fine? Oh, you cannot come to the camera right now. Okay, next time. Yeah, so this is the one I'm using presently, and when I'm going out, because this challenge is going to be 6 hours waist training a day, at least 6 hours. You can go 8 hours. 8 hours should be the maximum. 10 hours should be the maximum. And this, I wear it to work out. When I want to go out, I either wear the 25 bone steel or I wear the 9 bone steel. So guys, please help share this video, help share the flyer. Let's have as many people as possible in this challenge. It's very important for you to look snatched. So guys, get any of those waist trainers, DM me on Instagram, and you'll instantly be added to the group. And if you don't know some of the advantages of waist training just makes you look classy. It makes you have a smaller waistline, and it reduces and tone your belly area, especially after having a baby. You know, your belly can become flat in a short period of time to lose the maximum weight, combined with the other things I'll be talking about. Now, mind you that there are thousands types of cabbage soup out there, and the word I'm bringing to you is the ketogenic related cabbage soup. Okay, so when I was getting ready for my party, my birthday party, which I'm yet to blog about, so watch out for that party. Yeah, when I was getting ready for my birthday party, getting to the weeks of the party, I wasn't ready as much because like I told you, I ordered my dress out of Ireland and there was no way I wouldn't fit in that dress. So this cabbage soup was actually what made me to fit into my party dress. So things to mind about is the fact that when you're taking this cabbage soup, you're gonna feel gassy and sometimes you feel bloated. That is where the slim tea, the very first slim tea I made on this channel, comes up. So you can check it out. I'll try to leave a card of that slim tea so that you can check it out and take it alongside. Without further ado, let's get into the kitchen and I will show you how I make this cabbage soup. My method is very simple. I use ingredients that can be found anywhere in the world. So let's go into the kitchen, you guys. Move it into the kitchen. While we're doing this cabbage soup, I'll be telling you a lot of things you can do to fast forward your results, especially when it comes to belly fat. So please watch till the end of the video. And when you're done, go to Christiana's channel and watch how she does her own cabbage soup. All works as well. So see you in the kitchen, guys.
Welcome to my kitchen. This cabbage soup needs a lot of chopping, but I'll not be doing that. You can do it, it's optional, it doesn't matter. So I'm starting off with the flat parsley. I use a lot of ginger in my soup. Many people don't use ginger, they use only garlic. But we already know that ginger is an antioxidant and it's very good when it comes to slimming costs. So in the blender, sorry, I already went ahead to chop some of the things. In the blender, I have celery. Celery is very important. I have tomatoes. You can see ginger. You can see carrots, but I'm not going to be using the carrots because like I said, this is a keto related soup. Okay, and carrot contains a lot of carbohydrates, so you can do it if you like. You can add up carrots. There are others that they add carrots, but I'm not adding carrots because if you're into keto, it will take you out of ketosis. And just consider yourself doing keto this 14 days that you'll be taking this soup. So I'll not be using this carrots. You need leeks. Like I said, I'm using a lot of ginger. And then the person I'll be using today is the beef. Yeah. So I'm boiling it. I'm boiling it with a lot of onion, and I'll use the stock in the soup. So I don't like feeling like I'm taking the same thing over and over again. Now you have to use less oil. The lesser oil you use, the faster your results. I know that I said for my weight loss students, you have to use either olive oil or coconut oil. Yes, that is good. You have to use olive oil or coconut oil at a lesser quantity, okay? So I'll be using this for 3 days. In this blender, I have my ginger, celery, onion, yellow pepper, and chili. You have to make it in a way that you can eat. And on the ginger, you see you have mix, you have smooth. I'll be blending it to the mix because I don't want it too blended. Most people chop their own ingredients, but I prefer blending mine. If you don't want and you have the time, you can chop yours as well. And like I keep saying, I don't want it to feel like I'm eating the same thing over and over again. So when I'm doing it next, I'll add up the green pepper. You can just improvise. Just make sure that you use these ingredients I'm using because they're very good when it comes to weight loss. And I will leave all the ingredients in the description, and I'll also try to type it out on the screen so that you will know what you are taking. But the most important ingredients is the cabbage. I don't have any defined way of chopping my cabbage. I like it very big. You can make yours very small. It's a matter of preference and choice. So the most important ingredients in this cabbage soup is the cabbage itself, the flat parsley I showed you. Celery is very good when it comes to weight loss. Black pepper and cumin. If you don't have cumin, if you're in Cameroon, you can use the cayenne pepper. If you don't have the cayenne pepper, then just go with what you have. But black pepper and this cumin are very good for boosting up your metabolism and prepping your skin for that weight loss. So you can add any other ingredients, but these are the main ingredients combined with with the ginger. You can use the powdered ginger, but I prefer the fresh ginger because I feel like it's most effective. So this is the sauce. I'm just leaving it. Like I told you, it comprises of the peppers, the tomatoes. I didn't use the carrots because it has a lot of carbs, and this is keto friendly. Okay, so you just leave it boil. When the water has reduced, that's when you can go on and add up the vegetables. Use lesser salt. This I'm using the normal Maggi, and these are the 2 cubes I will use for this soup. Guys, I'm making it very simple. The next time I'm doing it, I don't know if I should film it.
So guys, this is what we have now, and you can see the water from the sauce has reduced. Like I said, you can chop it. I prefer blending mine. You can go according to your choice. And here's the vegetables, thoroughly washed. You have to wash it with a pinch of salt or vinegar to make sure that it is very, very clean. So now you can go on and put your chicken stock or your beef stock, whatever stock you have right now, before you put in the cabbage. But I prefer putting in the cabbage now because I want the cabbage to absorb the taste of, you can see it's freshly washed. I want the cabbage to absorb the taste of the sauce. I don't know if I'm making sense. If I put, cabbage itself has a lot of water. So if I put the stock now, the sauce will become too watery, and I will not get the taste I want. I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying. But after stir frying it for about 3 minutes, I'll add a little bit of stock so that the cabbage can as well absorb some of the stock. Okay, you can chop it however you want. I don't have any definition of chopping cabbage. All is that the cabbage is getting into my stomach for weight loss. Yeah, I don't want to make this very complicated because some of the things other people use that are not available everywhere. Like in Africa, we don't have things like, this is my flat parsley. I'm just shoving that in. Ooh, some of them. And I like to, this is kind of like a 3-day supply for me. I don't like putting it in the fridge, so I will just make sure I warm it whenever I want to eat it. Don't use the microwave, please. You can warm it on the stove, on the fire, fireside, but don't use the microwave. And I don't like feeling like I'm eating one and the same thing for 14 days. You know what I mean? That's why by the next round, I'll do something else. I'll do the chicken, and I'll just be rotating the protein I'll be taking this with. And before I forget, breastfeeding mothers can take this only if their children are on formula or they are already eating normal food. If you're breastfeeding, you can take this, because as we know, this is for slimming purpose, and if you're living only on this, it will not be right by the baby, because some slimming agents will be going to the baby, and I don't think anyone wants their baby slim, right? So you can take this if your baby is on a form of sort of formula. So one thing to note as well, don't make this cabbage cook very, very soft. Okay, don't make it cook very, very soft, because if you make it cook very, very soft, you will kill the nutrients found in the cabbage. So now I think it's about 3 minutes.
So guys, I'll tell you one more thing that I do. Instead of putting my meat, my chicken, or whatever I'm using into the soup, I like to use it like my complement. For example, you know how you eat soup and plantain. As you can see me doing, I will take this. This gives me illusion that this is a complement, either rice, plantain, or whatever you want to call it, and you eat it with it. That way, it will not be boring. You will not feel as if you're eating soup for 14 days. And side note, I'll be taking this for 7 days, but my students are taking it for 14 days. I'm taking it for 7 days because I don't want to cut down anymore. And this soup is very good for cutting down. It's also good for lowering blood sugar. So that's it for the video of today, guys. I'll leave everything in the description.
How could I do this? How could I cheat? Oh my god. How could I cheat? My journey is messed up. My journey is completely messed up. I ate candies, I ate pizza, I ate chocolate, I ate ice cream. Oh my god, what will I do now? I can as well just give up. No. Giving up is not an option. And if this is you on your weight loss journey, you definitely need to watch this video till the end. To the practical or the realistic aspect of weight loss, there are times you will fall. I fall so many times. But the most important thing, like I always tell my weight loss students, is not staying down when you fall. The most important thing is snapping back up immediately you fall. And once you realize you fall, some people do give up after falling. That is why I made the scene at the beginning of this video. That's not an option. Don't give up after you've fallen. After you've fallen, rise back up like nothing happened, girl. And coupled with the tips I'll be giving to you today, you are good to go on your weight loss journey. So a treat meal is simply like something you're not supposed to take that is not very bad. For example, when I was doing keto, after my birthday party, which was what motivated me to lose 45 pounds, after my birthday party, I was just feeling as to treat myself like, girl, you've done a good job, you know, going for 4 months without all this stuff. I decided to treat myself, and I had 2 slices of pizza. That isn't a part of my weight loss. That's a treat. Now a treat becomes when you go overboard with the treat. Do you understand? Okay, for example, now maybe I took two packs of the pizza, or I took like 6 slices of pizza. That becomes an outrageous cheat, because you know pizza is processed, it's a junk, it contains a lot of sugar and a lot of carbs, and once you go overboard with that, it becomes a cheat, and you will need a lot of hard work to get you back on track. Once you've taken, for example, like the pizza I mentioned, you have spiked up your insulin level, and you know our system is always craving for how do they call it? Our system is always craving for carbs so as to use it as a form of energy. And once you have deprived yourself for a very long time of consuming carbs, what happens is that once you consume that carbs, you spike up your insulin level, and your insulin level, when your insulin level is spiked up, your metabolism is slowed down, and you start gaining weight. And even if you don't gain weight, once your metabolism is slowed down, it slows down the process of fat burning. So you always try, if you're struggling to lose weight fast, you always try to keep your metabolism, sorry, I said your metabolism, your insulin level low. Don't spike it up. But what happens if you spiked it up? That is the treat I was talking about. I took 2 slices of pizza. That was my treat meal. And if I had to go overboard, it would have become a cheat. That's the difference between a treat and a cheat. Okay, and a cheat can also be like when you go way high with things you are not supposed to take. You consume a lot of sweets, chocolate, and all that. That no longer is a treat. That now is a cheat. Also depending on the quantity you take. So these things, if you've had a cheat or a treat, depending on the level at which you've had, you can consider doing the things I'll be talking about. I'll be bringing to you 5 points, and to start with the 5th point, I'm starting with the last point, which is the most detested point. Yes, people do hate this point a lot. So the 5th point is increasing your workout time. Increasing your workout time, your exercise time. When you exercise, you burn out extra calories, and if you've consumed carbohydrates, you know carbohydrates contains very high level of calories. So when you increase your exercise time, what happens is that your you tend to burn the calories you've consumed faster, you know, as you're sweating, you're using energy, as you're exercising, that's how you're burning that fat. And yeah, so you have to increase your exercise time and kind of try to do, like, if you cannot do high intensity exercise, this got to put me in trouble. Like, I'm having so much problems pronouncing. How did they say pronunciation? Is it pronunciation or pronunciation? Whatever, we're not in an English class here. So once you've exercised, you've burned out that fat, and you are just sure that you have at least reduced the level of carbs or sugar you took the previous day. Don't give up, okay? Let's get into the not the second point, the fourth point. The fourth point is that you have to be strict on your diet, depending on the type of diet you are going in for weight loss. For example, I was doing the ketogenic diet, and after I had the cheat meal, what I did was that I made sure the ketogenic diet, as we've talked about, is the lowest form of carb intake diet. That's the 75% of fats, only 5% of carbs. So what happened was that after my treat day, I went intensely in the diet. So I really lowered the level of carbohydrate I took to maybe about 2%. That's what you can do. If you're on a low carb diet, you can as well just do maybe keto for a week if you're not on a keto diet. And if you are on what other diet do we have? But whatsoever diet you are in, after a cheat day or a cheat week or whatsoever period you took to cheat, you can just make sure that you go highly on that diet. You are strict on the diet. Like, in between, you can give yourself 1 or 2 weeks, you will not have any cheat or treat day. So getting into the third thing you can do, the third thing you can do is to go back to your goal. Your goals, like I always talk about goals is something that can really put you on track. You can go back to what, like I said, you have to have your goals written down. You need to remind yourself of where you want to be. If you're someone who was once slim, have a picture, go back to that picture and look at it and say, I have to come back to this size, or I have to look better than I was in this picture. Now, I've told you guys a number of times that before I embarked on this weight loss journey, which I actually paid for a coaching online class, I had always had hips, but I had a bigger waistline even before I started having children. And now, after having 2 children, my waistline has actually reduced 2 inches from what it was before I got married. Yes, you can work yourself to that level. And one thing that motivated me was I always had to go back to my I always had to go back to my former pictures before I started having babies. Like, I'll go back, I'll say, when will I ever get back to this stage? I have to put in all the work. And honestly, I did put on the work. I'll insert a picture of how I was before I had my first baby. No, before I had my second baby, so that you can see. And I'll also insert another picture of my present me, so that you can see the difference between my waist, you know, the before and the after. Now, I'm not talking about the slim course here. So the fourth point is just that go back to your goals, remind your goals, and it will just try to motivate you to get back on track instead of just throwing it into towel. And the third thing I'll advise you to do, I'll not emphasize so much on this point, is just confiding in someone who will get you back on track. If you cannot have like a weight loss coach, you can I have a friend with a common goal. I always talk about this point. It helped me a lot. And just to put it out there, yeah, you can always confide in me. Send me a DM on Instagram. My Instagram is vianas_beauty, or you can send me a message on Facebook. You can join my Facebook group there. if you have any problem, you can just put it as a post. It's a private group, so not the entire Facebook will see it. It's just a private group. So if you have a problem, you can put it there and we will encourage you and put you back on track. Okay, so the first point and the most amazing point you can do to get back on track after a cheat day is increasing your intermittent fasting time, your intermittent fasting window. Yes, this is the best and the most effective way of getting back on track, of just burning those excess calories. We have enough videos on that, so I'll not emphasize so much. Depending on your fasting window, if you are on 16-hour 8-hour window, which means you fast, you deprive yourself of food for 16 hours, and the 8 hours you have to eat, you can extend it to a 20-hour 4-hour eating window. You can just have much. Once you are fasting, you reduce your sugar level, you reduce the amount of carbs you're taking in, and as such you reduce your calorie intake, because we already know that if you want to lose maximum weight, you have to be at a calorie deficit. There are many apps out there that can help calculate your calorie intake, which I'm not going to get into that. So those are my 5 tips of getting back on track after a cheat or a treat day or meal or period, whatever thing you want to call it. I hope you had fun watching me. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't make me angry. Please click on the red button and support your girl. But like I always say, even if you don't click on it, I'll always be bringing these tips because I want to see all my beauty community slaying, fit and healthy. That is the most important thing. We're gonna live long to rock life, to enjoy our kids, to enjoy what I want to do. I'll mostly be talking on weight loss because that's what I'm good at and that's what I've been through. It's something that I've experienced. I'm not just talking like I do research and I come and talk. There are practical things that I've lived on and I'm still living on. So you have to be consistent in your journey, okay? And in order for you to be consistent, you have to start being motivated first. So consistency and motivation work hand in hand. Once you are motivated, you start what you are doing. Now, like I said, I'll be basing my topic mostly on weight loss. So for example, you've gotten motivated to start your weight loss journey and you know the things you have to do. You know you have to work out. I know many people out there don't like working out, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You have to work out, you have to eat clean. You already know these things, and unless you are motivated, you will not stay consistent in doing these things. So the first thing, you just have to stay consistent. The second thing you can do to stay motivated is by joining a group with a common goal, okay? So if your goal is to lose weight, look for it. There are so many groups on Facebook that focus on weight loss, and I just created a group. If you need such a group, come there, girl, because we are just a family staying together. If you are at the maintenance level, I'm at the maintenance level, but there's still a lot I do, and doing those I still share all my tips in the group. So you can come. I'll leave a link in the description. If you want to join, you can join through that link. Belong to a group. Honestly, if I didn't belong to a group, I'm not sure I would have lost 45 kg in the space of 4 months. Okay, that's 100 pounds in the space of 4 months. Honestly, in my weight loss story, I explained to you how I joined this ketogenic group on Facebook. I think then that was the only group I belonged to. But this group, that over 1 million in that group, and you see all types of posts. You see posts of people working out. You see posts of people eating clean and all that. You just, in that way, you just get motivated, you know, even though at times it can get depressing, because you will see people will be giving their testimonies like, oh, I lost 8 kg in 1 week, and it seems like you're not doing nothing. It just depends on your personality, because I believe if you see such a thing, it will encourage you to work more and see the results that person is seeing. Okay, so join a group. If you don't
have any group, you can contact me. I have a Facebook group. I have I have a WhatsApp group. You can join any of those. Now, quickly getting into the next point is doing what you love. I'm giving you a pause to kind of assimilate what I said. Yeah, doing what you love. And don't get me wrong, when I say doing what you love, I don't mean you should go on eating your chocolate, eating your ice cream, eating your junk and all that. No, I mean like do what you love that will keep you motivated to go on. For example, if you can't tell me that you don't love exercise, you don't love walking. I mean walking, you don't love walking, you don't love dancing, you don't love nothing that corresponds to your health. There must be something. Either you enjoy walking with friends, or you just enjoy walking long distances, or you love dancing. That's why I kind of try to multitask when it comes to exercise on my channel. I'm not an expert in exercising, like I've never gone for training or any of such things, but I still try to do 1 or 2 things that will just keep you active on this channel. I try to dance, I try to do like follow other people's workouts so that you can follow me and stay motivated. Do what you love. If dancing is what you love, I love dancing. When I lost 45 kg, I wasn't involved in any form of exercise. I didn't do cardio, I didn't go for running, but I was just dancing. I wasn't really dancing on a regular basis, but once a while when I dance, at least I know that I'm sweating it out, I'm raising my heart rate, and I'm burning out some fat. So there must be something that you love, so go for that thing. Which takes me to the next point is, if you can, why not register with a coach? I know most people will be like, I cannot go and pay money to lose weight, you see, but it's kind of just absurd, because people, you spend money on slim calls, you spend money on buying products, Juice Plus and all that. I'm sorry, and I don't really want to call names of companies, so it shouldn't be like I'm discrediting them. So most of these companies, what they tell you is that, oh, we're gonna give you this pills that are made from natural fruits, vegetables you eat, and then you lose weight. And I'm asking myself, why won't you just eat the fruits, eat the vegetables, just eat them raw as they are and lose the weight that you have to lose? Why should you go invest so much money in such a thing, and at the end of the day you won't see results? Or even if you see results, it wouldn't last, because you have to keep it going. Okay, you have to just make it like a lifestyle, because that was a case with me when I was so lazy. But when I wanted to lose weight, I went on buying pills. I don't want to discredit the name of the company, but I went on buying pills. I did that for about 3 months, and when I couldn't afford it anymore, I stopped. When I stopped, after 3 weeks, the weight came back double. I mean like double. Do you understand what I'm saying? So get a coach who will direct you on what to do. At times you might know what to do, but you just need that extra push, like someone telling you that, okay, this quantity of food you're eating is too much, why don't you reduce a quarter of it? That's why I'm here for you. If you need a personal coach, I'm offering coaching services now. I can help you, I can guide you. I got a coach as well. I paid for an online class, and I still got a personal coach, and honestly I don't regret it. It's the best thing I've ever done in my life, because I don't think on my own I would have been able to lose 45 kg in 4 months. Okay, going to the next point is that you need to have a goal. Okay, you need to have a goal. Set a goal for yourself, like have a vision. Just try to make something that will keep your motivation going. I've said it a number of times. My goal was to fit in a dress. My motivation was to fit in a dress that I was to wear in January. As you all know, I started my journey in October 2019, and by January I already had a goal to lose a certain amount of weight. And I'm so happy and I'm so grateful that having put the above points that I mentioned, I was able to attain that goal. Now my goal was to fit in a dress. I ordered the dress, I kept it, and I kept on working that I must wear this dress in January. And I bet you, if you haven't watched my weight loss story, go and watch my weight loss story. You will discover that even the dress that I wore in January is already very big for me. When I was doing that weight loss story, I was embarrassed because the dress was no longer fitting me, because I had gone smaller than how I was in January. That's how you should keep motivating yourself. Another way to keep motivating yourself is to start seeing results. Okay, today unfortunately one of my students was telling me that whenever she starts seeing results, she has lost about, I think, 12 kg since she started working with me. But then she said whenever she starts seeing results, she will just slack down and she will not want to work. Doesn't have to be so, okay? That should not be the case with you, my lovely people, my lovely subscribers. And if you are that student and you're listening to me, I am telling you that this is where you have to double your efforts, because when you're losing weight and you get to the last stages of your goal, probably you want to lose to, I don't think there's anybody who wants to lose weight entirely. We all have limits. Like now I'm at my limit, and if I have to lose more weight, I'm sure I'll just meet my things at the door, sent back to Africa. You get what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so when you're about to approach your goal, probably just you have 10 more kg to lose, it becomes so difficult for you to lose those kgs. So what you have to do is to double up your efforts. So just have a goal and work towards it. The next point I want to talk about is the fact that start gradually. I know we want fast results. We want to lose weight now. You start a diet and after 1 week you're giving up. That diet is not working. Give it time. For whatever thing you are doing, give it time. Start gradually and give it time. If you've not been exercising, I always tell my students, if you've not been exercising, start gradually. You can start 5 minutes. It's not bad. The first day go 5 minutes, the second day go 7 minutes. Just keep adding it up like that. Don't just get up one day, you're feeling very motivated and bam, you say you want to do 1 hour workouts. No, my girl, by 2-3 days you are gonna crash. You might even feel feverish, you might even feel sick. So just start gradually, go at your pace. There is no rush. Just believe in what you are doing. Like I said, if you get a coach, the coach can actually guide you on how to go about it. Okay, so start gradually. The next point I want to talk about, which will help you stay motivated, is trying different methods. I'm not like the former point I said. You should start gradually and give it some time. Okay, everybody is not the same. We have different body types. I have a video on body types, you can go check it out. The way A loses weight is not the same way B will lose that weight. So understand your body type, try different things to find what works for you. And I have a secret, I'm not going to share it on this video though, but on this channel I already have different slim remedies. Instead of spending money on buying those products, try out my remedies. A lot of people have tried it and they are testifying. So if you try the first one, it doesn't work, after 3 weeks or 1 month, if you try, no, 3 weeks is the max. If you try and it doesn't work, try the next one. You will find one that will work for you. Okay, you'll find one that will work for you. As for me, I use all of them. I mean, till date, the fact that I've lost weight doesn't mean that I just have to be eating anyhow and drinking anything. I'm at the maintenance level. I don't want that weight to come back. God forbid that weight ever comes back. Okay, so just try different things. Try the slim cut remedies I have on this channel. A lot of people have testified that it's working for them, so it can work for you too. So I don't want to make this video very long. I'm going to be ending here today, and I'll just bring other things to like you stay motivated. But the last thing I would like to talk about is finding a partner with a common goal. I already said you should join the group, but having someone that is very close will kind of motivate you more. I had a friend, she lives in Dublin, and we were always setting up challenges. Like, we'll say this 1 week like this, we will do complete keto. This 1 week we will do complete we will do fasting to this level. So get someone who can always get into such challenges with you. That is a very great form of motivation. I hope I touched your point. If you have any other point, please leave it on the comment section. This video was requested by some of my subscribers, so if you have anything, because some people claim to lose more than that in that given period, but I'm excited about my results because I have a very slow metabolism, and I'm someone who loves eating a lot and eating a lot of unhealthy things. So for me to have lost 45 pounds in 4 months is something I should be very grateful and happy for. Yes, if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed to my channel, this is a channel where we talk topics like this: weight loss, healthy eating, healthy cooking, and beauty. Anything concerning beauty, really. Yes. Lifestyle, fashion, hairstyle, and fitness. So thank you so much for all my old subscribers. I appreciate and I love you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, just join and I'll appreciate you as well. Thank you for watching. Yes guys, I'm going to be telling you what I used to lose 45 kg in 4 months, and that is no other thing but the ketogenic diet. I'll be telling you most of the things about the ketogenic diet and why I chose this diet. Mind you that there are other types of diet: the paleo diet, the warrior diet, egg diet, so many that weight loss diets out there, which I tried a number of them, and what I felt comfortable with was the ketogenic diet. Okay, so what is the ketogenic diet? The ketogenic diet is a diet type where you consume 75% of fat. And no, someone is looking at me, how can you be trying to lose fat and you're eating fat? Yes, you eat healthy fat, and it's very, very good when it comes to weight loss. So you consume 75% of fat, 20% of protein, and 5% of carbohydrates. This 5% of carbohydrates can be gotten only from veggies. Now, I didn't say fruits and veggies. If you are on a keto diet, you don't consume fruits. Like, yeah, it has few fruits you can consume, such as strawberries, avocado. I think that's berries. I think that's it when it comes to the fruits. You are not allowed to consume pineapple, watermelon. No. All those things, you're not allowed to consume them in the ketogenic diet. So now I'll get to why I chose the ketogenic diet in a bit. So yeah, under the ketogenic diet, you can eat, you're allowed to eat all vegetables. But if you are a starter, if you are a beginner, you are not allowed to have, like, I know carrots is a vegetable, but you're not allowed to have carrots if you're a beginner, because carrots has a lot of carbs and we are avoiding carbs when it comes to the keto diet. So you are not allowed carrots and some other things. Like, just know that for us Africans who love fufu corn, plantain, yam, cocoa yams, cocky, you are not allowed to have this in the ketogenic diet. So someone will be looking at me and asking that, so when you cook soup, what's the compliment you eat it with? Girl, you drink the soup like that. Yes, you drink the soup like that. And under the keto diet, you cannot cook with oils such as the sunflower oil, the vegetable oil. No, you're only allowed to use oils like the coconut oil, the avocado oil, olive oil, almond oil, yes, red oil. Those are the oils you're allowed to use in the ketogenic diet. So but you can eat your meat, you can eat chicken, you can eat fish, which is the main reason why I did the ketogenic diet, guys. It's very funny, right? Yes, but truth be told, that's the only reason why I do the ketogenic diet, because I was like thinking, when I thought of being a vegan or a vegetarian, I was like, how can I go without meat? I love chicken.
I love chicken, I love fish, I love beef. So how can I eat without these things? Now, sorry about that. Now, I didn't miss fruit so much because honestly I've always been very lazy to, like, you know, I love mangoes, but to sit and I'm cleaning the mangoes, I'm always so lazy. I love pineapples, but to be clean, I'm always so lazy. So that times I can buy it and I keep in the house and they'll just get rot. I'll take it and put it in the bin. That has been my lifestyle, honestly, except my husband does that for me. Yeah, he does that for me a lot. So guys, yes, so when I heard of the ketogenic diet, I like fruits is not a part. I say I hardly eat fruits. Check. They said they said you rice. I love rice, but I'm not that crazy about rice, so I could do with that. Check. So basically I just decided to do it because it was more convenient for me. I could cope. And getting into the difficulties of the diet when it applied to me, because some people, they have their own difficulties when it comes to the ketogenic diet. For example, when you're just starting up the keto diet, you have what is called keto flu. You can have keto rash. I had keto rash not until recently. I don't know if you can see some of the scars. I had a lot of keto rash around here. And doing keto when you are living with a family is precisely very difficult, because then you have to, mind you, I still had a baby. I had to be cooking for the baby. I had a 5-year-old. I had to be cooking for her. I had my husband. I had to be cooking for my husband. And then I had myself. So to be doing those different meals, it's not very easy, but it was not that difficult for me because I'm a stay-at-home mom, and my daughter would go to school. I'll just have to stay with the baby. So during those periods, I'll not be tempted to eat what they are eating. In the evenings, it was very difficult though, but because of my party, you know, I had a target, I had a goal, and that was like trying to get to a particular level of size because of my birthday party, which was in January. So guys, with this motivation, I went into the ketogenic diet, and with the help of my coach, she gave me a lot of directions on the things to do, like the things you can do which will make it easier for you. I came up with a lot of, like, honestly, I'm just a creative person, so I managed to come up with a lot of things that suit me. Like I did fried rice with cauliflower. Yeah, like the frozen one. I did my fried rice with it. I walked my way through even things that I'd never eaten cauliflower before, but because of the ketogenic diet, I started eating it. And there were other things, the kale leaf too. I didn't know kale leaf in my country, but because of the ketogenic diet, I had to investigate and find out other green. I easily get bored of eating the same thing, so I did my ketogenic akra, which I'll be bringing those things eventually in this channel, like to really help Africans who are going into the ketogenic diet. Guys, it's becoming so popular, and I just believe like it's the best weight loss diet we have now. I didn't tell anybody that I was going on a weight loss journey. Honestly, I just wanted them to see the surprise. And on my birthday, oh my god, that was what made my day, because all the invitees, they were like, what did you do? What magic did you perform? Because everybody knew that I was a chubby person. So when it came, they were all amazed. Seeing me in that blue dress, I was like, Vivian, what did you do? My skin was glowing. I miss the ketogenic diet. I wish I can go back to it. Yeah, I still eat. I still do healthy eating. I still do healthy lifestyle. I still try to eliminate my carbs, but I'm not just into the keto diet right now. I'll make another video why I stopped the ketogenic diet, but for now, let's just focus on the ketogenic diet. And in the ketogenic diet as well, you're not allowed to have sweets, no form of junk. You are not allowed sugar, and guess what? You are not allowed honey. You cannot have fufu corn, you cannot have semo, you cannot have powder yam, you cannot have any form of poundo. So about telling people that if I can do it, you can do it. Mind you that I come from a family where everybody there is of a bigger size. Okay, I don't want to say fat, I don't want to say I don't want to make it seem very harsh, but my mom is fat, my sisters, they are, all of us now, we're trying to keep fit. Yes, all of us, we're trying to keep fit. I'm trying to like talk everyone out of being a better version. Don't just accept that this runs in our genes and then you stay. Do it for your health. Okay, do it for your health, do it for your children, do it for yourself first, because I know that if you can just try to be healthy, even if you don't cut down, you will still feel confident in yourself, even if it's in your genes. Okay, don't accept it. Don't say it's in your genes. Don't say I have 7 children, that's why my stomach is big. I always say that the woman who coached me, she has 7 children. If you see her, you will not even know that she has seven children. Like her and her daughter, they are like sisters, walk on the streets, and small boys are not asking both of them out. You understand? So don't be comfortable with the fact that I'm a mom of 5, I'm a mom of 6, and you just let your belly stay big. No, put in the efforts, stay consistent, stay motivated, and you will see that you will have results. It's just funny because on this channel you've seen me how I started. You've seen, if you watch my very first video, you see how big it was. I'm not just talking things out of guesswork or coming here to deceive you. You have seen before you have seen my body transform. People were asking me, how did you lose so much weight? Because now I'm 65. How did you lose so much weight without skin? I had skin. I had to work my way. I still kind of have a little bit of skin, but it's better than how it was before. You understand, guys? So we can do this together. That is my keto story. And one of the things I wasn't eating that I started eating because of the ketogenic diet, it's what we call punky. I don't know how to call it. I don't know how to call it in English. If you know the name, please leave it in the comment section. Okay, I just love learning. We call it, okay, the English is pumpkin. Pumpkin. Okay, pumpkin. Yes, pumpkin. They use it as word for Halloween, stuff like that. But with the keto diet, the ketogenic diet, you can take that. So for most people who be asking how can you eat vegetables without complements, you can use pumpkin as your complement. You can also do porridged pumpkin just as you do your porridge yam. And I bet you the way I did mine was very tasteful. As someone I'm someone who loves good food, I love tasty food, so I did it. Was very tasteful. I had no problem with that. Instead of potatoes, I can do my porridged pumpkin. You just have to get creative, guys. I did akra. I did a lot of snacks. You can use almond flour, you can use coconut flour. So guys, that is it about this video. I had so much.
It's very good, especially for breastfeeding mothers, because it doesn't really affect the baby. So getting straight into the video, please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, at least just subscribe. I'm trying to make this video as short as possible. So these are the ingredients we will be needing. With me here, I have, this is spinach leaf, and it's just a handful of spinach leaf. This is for 1 serving. Okay, I'll take this at once because of the cucumber. I don't like keeping it in the fridge because especially out here, cucumber does not really stay that long. And I'm making use of the organic cucumber. I don't know where it's written, but when I was buying it, it said it was organic cucumber. If you don't have organic cucumber, just get any cucumber of your choice. This is celery. Celery is very good. This smoothie, it should be noted that it also helps to give you a very clear skin. If you're doing intermittent fasting, you can take this when you want to break your fast, or you can take this whatever time to replace with your meal because it's very filling. I am making use of the mint leaf. This is the one I have. I'm actually growing it, so I'll be cutting about 8 leaves from here to put in the smoothie. And you can use either the green apple. Green apple contains less calories and it contains less sugar, and thus it controls your weight gain and helps it in weight loss. You can use this, or you use this if it's your choice. You can use a little bit of this, but
Pineapple contains sugar and a lot of calories, so I'll not be using pineapple, but you can use it. Many people use it as their sweeteners. This smoothie is very, very good if you're struggling to lose weight, if you're trying to have a clear skin, especially for the celery. There are some people who do juicing only with celery. You can go for 7 days. Yeah, I did the 7 days celery challenge and my skin was just amazing. So depending on the quantity you eat, you can either get 2 of this. Now without further ado, you help me prepare the spices and we'll get straight into the video. So here is everything I had to use. I freshly washed everything. I chopped the celery. I think I'll be adding 1 more celery to this recipe, and I'll make use of half cucumber. Yeah, I have the mint leaf. Mint leaf is very good when it comes to weight loss, and it also helps with your breath. So when you're taking this smoothie, just know you will have a wonderful breath the rest of the day. So okay, so if you're from my country, Cameroon, and you don't have spinach leaf, you can leave this out of this you can leave this out of this recipe, okay? Because I know I cannot ask you to go and use what we call njama vegetable, because it will be very bitter. I don't know if you'll be able to eat it like that, but if you can, fine and good. But this vegetable, it really helps with the fiber, which is good for weight loss. And you know that whenever you cook your vegetable, you reduce the nutrients. You can go do your research. Whenever you cook anything, you reduce the nutrients in the food. That's why with the smoothie and this and the blending, you know, you're taking everything in its natural form. That way you are consuming 100% of the fiber, which is very good when it comes to weight loss. So like I said, I'll not be making use of the pineapple, but please note, if you want to make use of the pineapple, make sure that you use the pineapple core. Like I always say in my weight loss recipes, the pineapple core has less calories and it helps in with the weight loss. So use the pineapple core. By the core, I mean the center part, the middle, that hard part. That's what you will use, and it will not be sweet as well. So there's no point. It's better you just use this apple. And I'll train my taste bud to get used to sweet things. I'm slicing this up so that it will be easier for the blender. I'm training my taste bud to get used to sour things instead of sweet things, because we know that a lot of sugar is converted to glucose, which in turn will be converted to fat. So guys, like somebody asked me that why do you like talking too much when doing your videos? It's because, yeah, this is freshly washed, but I prefer doing the squeezing after I'm done. Yeah, it's good for me to give you the explanation so that you know what you're doing. Don't just go and drink something without understanding how it works in the system. So this is it. I'll just put half cup of water inside and I'll blend it. So this is the water I'll put inside. If it's not enough, you can always add up some water. So guys, this is what we have now. It doesn't taste bad at all. If you like it sweet, you can add some honey into it, but I don't advise honey because honey contains a lot of calories, especially if you are abroad. Then the honey you normally buy has a lot of sugar in it. So this is how I will take it. This can serve as my lunch or my dinner, or you can, the good thing about it is that you can take it at any time. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it about the drink of today. Let me taste it. Not bad at all. And guys, you can put it in a container like this and put it in the fridge if you like yours. Today, in the aspect of fitness, I'm gonna be talking about waist training. As you already know, I have a 14 days waist training challenge going on, and this challenge is to help tone our bodies, make our waist area smaller. And the topic of today is the best practices of waist training. Okay, before we get into the topic of today, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please guys, this is the only way you can support me for what I am doing. Like you already know, most of these things I'm bringing to you guys are things I paid to learn. I didn't just learn them anyhow, but I paid to learn them, and I'm bringing them for you for free. So the highest you can do for me is to subscribe, like my video, share my video, and comment on my videos. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay, let's quickly get into the topic of today. So the best practices of waist training. The first thing, or I don't know if I should say things you shouldn't do while waist training, or I don't know how to put the title, but we'll see as we keep going. So the first thing I would like to talk about is the fact that you should never wear your waist trainer without putting on a thin top. Wear your waist trainer underneath a thin top. This is because, like any other thing, to see maximum results in waist training, you need to do it consistently. And while doing it consistently, depending on the type of waist trainer you have, if you are not wearing a thin top underneath your waist trainer, you will have scars or you will have wounds, because your waist trainer has some irons in them. You know, the stripes where you pin them, the hooks can give you scars. Even the steels on the waist trainers, if you are not consistently wearing a thin top underneath it, you will have scars. You can either wear a thin top underneath your waist trainer, or which will take me to the next point. There are some waist trainers, depending on the level of your fat, depending on the areas in which you are fat, there are some waist trainers that when you wear them, they shift the fat downward, and it's so obvious. I think some of you might have seen on my workout videos when I put on the sport waist trainer. Now when I put on the 25 bone steel waist trainer or the 9 bone steel waist trainer, I no longer have that effect. What I'm saying is that when you put on the waist trainer, it shifts the fat downward, and it can be obvious, like just above your butt. It can be obvious that you're putting on something, because that area there will be swollen. I don't know if many people understand what I'm saying, but I will leave one of my sports pictures just on the screen so that you can understand what I'm saying. Unfortunately, I could not demonstrate it now, but if you see the picture, you understand what I'm saying. And to solve that problem, guys, you can either put on a body shaper before you put on your waist trainer. Yes, the struggle is real. These are the sacrifices I had to go through to have the figure you see today. Like, it's not easy living from this shape to this shape. Yes, I'll leave both pictures so that you can see. Okay, so you put on the body shaper. With me right here, I have a body shaper. This one is very big for me now, but you can put on this type of body shaper. You can see it's in the size extra large. So I had this when I was weighing 120 kg. Now it's no longer my size, and I didn't find it necessary to buy another one because I don't waist train that frequent. You see, it's very firm. So when you put on this shaper before you put on your waist trainer, this does not train your waist to be small. Please don't depend on this. This is very comfortable compared to the waist trainer. This is very comfortable. You can wear it when you're going for your parties, but it will not give you the hourglass figure. What this does is that it helps to tone those areas. Okay, so if you get a size that is one size smaller than your normal size, it will compress that fat, it will compress those areas, and once you put on the waist trainer, you will not have the big parts just above your butt or below the waist trainer. So this will press it. You can either put on the body shaper or you put on this tights, you know, the tights that come up to the belly. Yes, I'll insert a picture as well. Okay, I have it, but I didn't bring it for the video shoot. Yes guys, so this is a second practice, just where if you are wearing this one before wearing the waist trainer, there's no need to put on a thin top. By a thin top, I mean an innerwear. Sorry, I'm going back to the first point, like I forgot to highlight this point. I just mean an innerwear or any light top that you can wear. Forget about the heat. If you're feeling heat, girl, this is the woman's struggle. To have that figure 8, you have to put all these things together. The third thing, yes, I would like to talk about, is very important for you. If you're waist training, try to do some sort of exercises, guys. It really helps, and I'll advise you to do what I call the specific exercise. I'll be doing exercises now specifically for the waist training class, because honestly, yes, honestly, I did this specific exercises to have the shape I have. Like, guys, have you imagined how I was 120 kg, and the truth about it is that I never knew that I would come up like this. So I never took a normal picture without a waist trainer. All the pictures you see, even with the waist trainers on, my stomach was still looking big. Yes, I was putting on the waist trainer and my waistline was very big. I had love handles. If you don't know what love handles is something like this. Yes, just look at the picture. That is what love handles is. I had love handles. I had a very big stomach and my stomach was falling. That is why I'm very passionate about what I'm doing now, because I just believe that if I could do it, anybody could do it. I don't just talk things, I talk things that I have experienced, so I can relate with people when they tell me that they are not comfortable in their bodies. So join me, guys. Let's fight this. Let's regain our confidence. Now I'm very happy with my body. I don't want to lose any more weight. So if you want to have a snatch waistline, try to incorporate specific exercises. If you have been following my workout videos, there is one particular exercise I always do, and this exercise is not just because I lack other exercises to do. This exercise is working my waist area, is working the muscles around my waist area. You see me, I'll always do like this, and I'm always doing this exercise. I don't know if people have understood or have noticed it, but what I'm doing is that you are shrinking your waistline as you keep going back and forth. You are like making a scissors, and continuously doing that every day, it will just help those muscles. It will help this fat around here to melt, and thus giving you an hourglass figure. 5 minutes every day. If you will follow the specific exercises just for your waistline, I bet you in a very short period of time, it takes time, okay? Don't expect to see results immediately, but as you keep doing these things, I guarantee you, you will see results. It's been a year now. It's been a year. What's wrong with me? I'm sorry. It's been a year now that I've been waist training, and I've been trying to do these exercises, and you can tell from the difference, okay? And I'm not ending here. I want to be like Kim Kardashian. I want when they see me, they should identify Kim Kardashian. I know they have all the money and all the stuff to do all those things. I don't have it, but with the little knowledge I have, I want to achieve that goal, okay? And the good thing about waist training is that if you are struggling to have your butt, if you're struggling to have a bigger butt, waist training can help you achieve that. But if that is not your goal, then increase your workout time. This is very, 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 very important. Increase your workout time so that you'll be burning the fat that is shifting downward. That's what I'm doing now. That's why you see me going crazy on the workout. I'm not working out because I want to cut down anymore. I'm working out because it's healthy, and I want to burn the fat that the waist trainer is sending downward, because I don't want my butt to be bigger anymore. And the fourth thing I want to, this actually should have been the first thing, is the importance of getting an original waist trainer. Okay, I already have a video. That's why I don't have a waist trainer. I was thinking to get one, but I already have videos on that. If you want to achieve your goals, having an original waist trainer will just make things easier for you. There are so many waist trainers, guys. I keep telling you the way. I have more than 15 collections of different brands of waist trainers, and in those 15 collections I've had like 3 fake brands. Okay, what I mean fake is that they are not working. They are not working. One important thing to note is that don't go exactly for your size, because once you're wearing it, it will be getting loose, which takes me to the next point. Just put it in your mind that waist training is an investment. You're investing in your body. Just as you keep buying human hairs, you keep buying handbags, buying clothes, that's the same thing you have to consider when doing a waist trainer. Don't invest like 50 euros on a waist trainer and you think that's the end of it. That's not the end of it. You might need to get another one after 3 months. Honestly, you might need to get another one after 3 months. I started with 2 extra large. Now I'm at small. Yes, that's how you know it's working. When you get a good waist trainer after some time, if it has gone big, don't call me and say, oh, the waist trainer you sold for me is big. I said it on my live one time that I sold the waist trainer to somebody, and after 2 weeks, after 2 weeks, she called me and said the waist trainer is big, like she wants to exchange it after wearing it. It's not like I had. She came to my house, we wore it together, it sized her, and she went back after 2 weeks. She was calling me to tell me that the waist trainer she bought was big for her. She wants to come and exchange it. Like, who does that? Like, you want something that really tells you that the waist trainer works. Okay, so don't order a waist trainer for me. I ship to you and you tell me that it has gone big after you won it, because that is how you know that your waistline is reducing. That's why I emphasize on the fact that you should measure yourself. Okay, this video is already taking so long, so I'll do another one. I'll try to see the ones that I've not mentioned in this video, and I'll do another one. This is specifically for my weight loss, for my waist training students. The class is still open. If you want to join, please just inbox me, DM me on Instagram, and I'll send you the link to join. Okay, I love you so much. I'm going to see you in my next video, and obviously we will have another session of the best practices of waist trainers. Okay, I want you all to have the maximum results. I want you all to see the results that I saw. Anybody can see results. You just need to be consistent, you need to be persistent, and you have to believe in your mind that what you are doing is going to work. See you in my next video. Remember to like this video, share this video, and above all, comment and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. It's your girl Viana's Beauty, and I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye bye.